Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar. My name is Rachel Klein and I will be your presenter here for the next 20 minutes. Today we're going to be talking about a feature in donations for deleting old historical data, specifically to the donations module. So what this process allows you to do is go in and remove years of giving and pledging information. By doing that, it's going to then free up those people for you to go in and then go back and delete them if you want to. So this is a really helpful feature specifically for our customers who have been with us for 20, 25 years. This is going to allow you to go back to the years you have giving, completely remove the data for those years, and then in turn that will allow you to go back and delete people if you so wish. So clean up your database a little bit, okay? And in the book, there's a couple things that it goes over. One thing I definitely recommend doing is making a backup of your data before you do this, okay? Anytime you see the word delete, okay, that's permanent. There's not going to be a way to get this information back unless you make a backup of your data, okay? So anytime you're making a mass change to your database, you always want to back up your data just in case. Okay, so making a backup first, you're then going to come into donations and go up to special functions, and then there's this delete historical option here. Pretty basic screen here, folks, but there is some information you want to review over here on the right, okay, because some things that it can do and can't do that it wants you to go over. So deleting historical data is only going to delete a January through December accounting year. Okay, so it says it in the book, but it also says it right here on your screen as well. This ensures that you can still get out donation statements, or if you need to reproduce a donation statement, you have the full year to be able to do that. Okay, so you're only going to be able to delete the year of January through December. Up here at the top too, it says there are pledges that start in or before 2017. This is based on my data, the most recent year that can be deleted, but end in a later year that cannot be deleted. They will remain, but their donations will be deleted. Okay, so if you're a pledging church, make note of that as well. And then down here at the bottom, it says at least the 5 most recent years of data will be kept, okay? So it is not going to allow you to delete last year. You have to go 5 years back and then more, okay? So as you can see over here on the left, based on my data, I'm just using some sample training data that we have set up. These are the years that it's going to allow me to get rid of. 2017 is my most recent year it's going to allow me to get rid of. Okay. Now, something else with deleting the data, it has to be in order. Okay. So I couldn't come in here and choose to delete 2017, but I'm going to leave 11, 12, and 13. It's not going to let me do that. Okay, so it's always has to be, it's like a chain, right? Because donations doesn't have year-end procedures. You're going to have to continue as far back, okay? So even if I were to do it like this and I tried to delete selected years, I'm going to get a message. It's going to tell me contiguous years must be selected. You cannot delete a newer year without deleting the older years before it, okay? So with that being said, I want to get rid of everything. So I'm going to check 2017 and I'm going to get rid of everything after that. Okay. Now this doesn't delete people. Okay. This simply deletes the giving and the pledging attached to these people. Okay. So I'm going to choose delete the giving and I'm going to say delete selected years. This will permanently delete all donations, pledges, and giver numbers with end dates within the selected years. We highly recommend making a backup before this operation. Are you sure? I'm going to say yes. Okay. So now 2017 and all the way back to 2005, if I have years, is going to be gone. So I'm going to say yes. Okay. So now that that giving is removed, again, the main reason for doing this is, Holly, I see your question pop in. The main reason for doing this is because it allows you to then go back and delete people. Okay, so you can go back and you can remove people that now don't have any transactions or any pledges on them. And this allows you to really do some good cleanup in your database. Okay, so I do a lot of Project Helper. It's another service that we offer at Church Windows. This would be a great option for you to use Project Helper. We could come in here, delete all these years, and then we would run reports and go back and delete people for you. Okay, now that's something you could definitely do. I'm not saying you can't, but it's a really, we use that and we use this process internally as well quite a bit when we help clean up databases. Okay, so this is a great tool for you guys to use on your own. So once the years are deleted, you can come in and you can run a report, and you can easily see, using the pledge giving analysis report, those who don't have giving and those who didn't pledge. And we're going to go back, say 2005 to 2017, for example. And I'm going to print this report, and this is going to give me everybody who hasn't given, and it's going to allow me to then take that information of names, and then these would be the people that I can go back and get rid of that don't have giving. Okay. Just simply to help clean up your database.